wo peso fa kwan bia so no wagitumi ene ho nkro ne ba ne seso senti ene nam so a ama wotu sa namoyi wo se ase aban no enam kwan hodo bebre so epese wotumi edidi nkunim ewafe abato yim asei ena ode tudwa wo chese ese se o man ni sikasem nye enema bebre enkoyie enti saban no tu sa na moya watu ya neche se eyade a obema o man ni sikasem no akoso a ye bisi basa owura bajira edi mu nsem nyina atodwa wo chese se de enema kaka kono eyade a ebe hadwen pa.
Has promised. I've received about 3 bills indicating that people have been charged
electricity and
water bill because of the water. Electricity has to do with the energy committee. People, 3 people have come to me with their bill that they've been charged June bills, which under normal circumstances the president said it should be free, but I mean, it shows clearly that there has not been any free lunch to anybody.
So for you, even the earlier promise hasn't been fulfilled. And so what do you make of the latest one?
The latest one, as the president continued with his promising galore, this is one of the promises. So we are waiting to see whether it will be.
Do you have the confidence that it will materialize and people will end up benefiting from it, from the experience of the earlier 3 months?
Because as I told you, a couple of people have been calling. It's not only those 3 that I received, but those are the evidence that I have. Others have been calling that they kept receiving receipts. They kept receiving invoices from Ghana Water Company that they should pay for bills. So it shows clearly that there's something definitely not right.
So for you, this is an empty promise of a sort that wouldn't amount to much in terms of more free water and free.
Even before this, I've made it clear, known to all of you, that the president has promised, but the water was not even flowing after 2 weeks through our taps. And that if you have promised somebody free, you should be able to allow water to flow through their taps. Now, if water has not flowed through their taps for 2 weeks and you still give them the invoice, it shows clearly that it is neither here nor there.
Thank you.
Yewura eye bejuna wono na wakasa edema mrasha bedwam donkuma na fa se eba eye Watson House na no achi no Samuel Gunu wono so na kasa dema NPP amanyuko no eno si na wei so kasa aban ni ntimi ne bo hye so wone ne nya adwene wonye ntum efrise nye de din kan abai eye bi ne COVID-19 eba ye na no aban ma ensuo ka wo faaye afese so nyina ma wode ne eno so wo fa bi de bi num kran so de wo anokra enti de wawi eye dondo no wo so wode na ba beka ho a wogi na chinyi a enye yi
decision, and I think this will go a long way to help especially the poor communities where I am coming from in the northern region. I think poverty is one of the endemic in our area, and I think this will also help them. The monies that they would have headed to, would have used in paying water bills, will help them at least acquire other fertilizer or farm inputs to be able to increase their farm yields.
Your colleagues on the minority side say the first 3 months promise, no one benefited. Well, not no one, but a number of people didn't benefit, which is why they don't have confidence that people will actually benefit from this because other people had paid water bills in the past. What do you say to concerns like this?
Well, I think anything that you do and definitely your opponent do not see to be in the right direction. Why am I saying so? Because there were other people who were owing to a Ghana company. For that matter, you don't expect to enjoy free water service when you are owing the company. But of course, majority of Ghanaians can testify that that free water actually came into force because government had to reimburse Ghana Water Company for the free water that they had delivered to Ghanaians.
So for you, this is not an empty promise, as your colleagues do?
Never. It is never an empty promise. It is a promise that they're going to deliver. And for sure, they have delivered it already.
The bit about people who didn't benefit because they owed Ghana Water, isn't that unfair to them that because they owe, when other Ghanaians are enjoying some of these freebies?
Well, not only they were owing Ghana company, but they were actually disconnected. So if you're disconnected, you don't expect to enjoy any services because you don't draw any water from your lines.
Samuel Gunu wano ene kasa ewo Adom kese na fam ewo men emra sebedwam yenko yenum omanpani nana danko Akufo-Addo ede 2 million Ghana cedis ama emema ya sabi wadi dem ewo nipadua kwa mu baabi a wo chese wonfa sa sika no so na wonyina wona so ewo bra COVID-19 sabre ama ne nyina ya bisi basen wo abankese mu enra ena womanpani eche sa sika ya wode emen sabe ya wonko bedwo mo na wasene bedwo mama wo so sabi won wure nkwaho ho kasa bia ba ne se wadi dem ewo nipadua kwa mu baabi nti asane ma aban no echiche mpo na anu ya covid ba ye abeye chiche sika de ama enwumekuo nketewa bi se wo mo yatoto mu lockdown ba ye ne de ekeka ho nyina nti no ahokyera ba enti wo mo so ensam pagya wo ho ewo nwuma mu biem na omanpani se wanwene woni a wadi dem so ho anache sai se na doye anase na yem hihye wo ma Ghanafo no ejina fo baabi ye fo baabi de wotwa wo mu nyina agya eno wagina so de sika ya man wapa wontoma ede ama no chese enye de edi nkan ni wodi nkan ama ema wo mo edi dem wo nipadua kwa mu ebibe afia etwa mu no enti se wodi bi ma emema wo mo so edi dem wo nipadua kwa mu na chese mfonso bia ema ho.
In April last year, I launched the Presidential Empowerment for Women Entrepreneurs with Disability, PEWED, for the benefit of some of our disabled women entrepreneurs. I'm reliably informed that through this initiative, the beneficiary entrepreneurs have been able to expand their businesses and have created about 280 direct and indirect job opportunities for Ghanaians. Today, we turn our attention to 1,000 disabled male entrepreneurs who, through PEMED, are going to be recipients of a 2 million CD package. Today's initiative, like the one we held last year, will provide some relief and also empower persons with disabilities to improve their economic circumstances. You, the beneficiaries, it is expected that you will be guided by the structured training you have undergone to enable you scale up your businesses and create job opportunities for people.
Ghana man penino no wawie ye no ene wo sa to aso se sika ya wode man emu wa ha mu nchemu aduonum de eye grant ya wonum betua na emom wa ha mu nchemu eye free kwa a wo mu entua hwe wo se wa nyina eye covid-19 se de wasi adi wiase nyina anya na Ghana nsoso wanfa ye ho anche ye no wo se ne saso senti se be ya enkopim se bia yare no enkwa wiye kra niema entoto ase bebre enu nti na ama ban na frase a wode eniema etutu yie saa no.
Over the past 2 decades, the countries that have made rapid economic strides have been the ones that have encouraged high levels of investment in entrepreneur development. We have learnt a lot from this global trend by focusing on developing an entrepreneurial economy and creating a conducive and business-friendly environment in our country. Ghanaians are renowned for their sense of enterprise, creativity, and innovation. And that is why government is determined to promote that culture. 50% of the financial support on offer today are grants, whilst the other 50% are interest-free loans payable over 2 years. This is a demonstration of government's commitment to empower financially the 1,000 beneficiaries of this initiative.
Ghana man penny na nadedan kwa Akufo-Addo ene no na wowie ye no ena Robert Banasco Pobi wono ena gina eye nuanom ememe ye a wo so edidem anamu ekasa ye no obo man penny abaso se weidie se ekase ye mfa bibi ye papa ene adwempa enkasem a wo bekase wo man penny ayade a wonam adwempa kwan so aye pa na wei eyade ebetumi akomomoa bebre.
Over the past 2 decades,
anka yeninda na onyame inimu kwan ofa so ye neniama na neniama ayesonko onyame ahihye nato se mre ti se no ode ne baba ama wa beboaye na ne akoviti be ye a obubu ye gu fom na nampene o se dabi media me onyame nti ekono ye awrade ko eka bebrebe oboye imaye nuane sabi enye yen ayare fonko a na ni nyina chi wasan di sika asan bepe so momfa nyam adwuma yehu bida or sign the electricity ne water asan bepe na we wani ansa na jese wunnim nyame nti yesre nyame pama no omo nanti pepepe wonanim na mra wada no nkronkron meso no dai no ntutu na na mo nchichiye na nka yebenya nka yede mfem watwe na ebeka ho nanso constitution ne maye nkwan nti anan ne de ebeye soronko wa Yesu din mu
Robert Banasco Pobi wono ene kasa ye edema ye nuanum afa ye nko ye nim ne nko nsem foforo mu ewutu senya is mensin no anase mpasua no mrase bedwane ya wo wonom mame hava kumsen Mavis hawa kumsen na je se na wo twetwe mu ne nyina ye nim ensem a esisi ye ewo mpasua no so wabra abato di nchiro ekoso na menteme ho ase koso na obapai ono so etwe ni tuo ma woni short dan gu wiem chese babia wogina no ase na ne nkwa eda esane mu enam so ma ensem no koye bebrebe ewo omai mu mame wono ne soafo a wo hwe special development initiative so na enra panifo anase aposifo a wonom ewo emfifi mantemu e de atodwa achese etuo no ane kita maame no ya wosusu se ne nkwa edesane mu nti ohie egu wiemu ememe ma woni short no sabre de waje ede efri ne nsam na abra wonom eto wonsa frɛ maame ene ne di nkita ho akɔwi akire na waje etuo ne fri ne nsam ewie ye no pani a wakasa ma post sadom no ewo emfifi mantemu DSP Arena Pon ene sentrofo etwetwe ho enkomo
ene 24th July 2020, a year Cape Coast Regional CID, Etonsa Efre, Honorable Howard Kumsen, na on the lawyers by Eva Police Nenefa statement. Benemo Kasei, a year police etimi Ensa Aka, a year etu pistol, ene emu aboba. Ene a year license eda etuni abobano so free honorable pop na say case docket no a free
Adom FM
DSP Arena Pon ena wakasama mfifi mantemu post sadom no ena wote se wochechiremu kwani enura nam soma woto wonsa frɛ obapa Mavis hawa kumsen ya wono ena woyemra sebedwane ewa wutu senya east na waje ni tuo no efri ne nsam no na no achi no yensan sisu dua se sabato di ntro ye mu no enam soma nipa ennan wo nso kodi nsansama wa post fo nsem ewi achi no wodo mo kogina ewo Cape Coast Circuit Court Emma Penimpa wotena adwamu se eyedwamten court no edwamten Dorinda Smith ata wogina so emra so Emma se nipa bela 30,000 Ghana cedis ena eye two sureties and wode atoso a wama wonum bill no ena wo chese enu achi no ebrepam no wo besan ede wo mo aba begina emra nanim ne se yetoto ma ne se ebo wo mo a asotwe esefata no wo mo so ye de ama wo
egu awutu enmase yesraban se nipa na yedi omoye adwuma omusikoko boti power ya so na ebe vote amom enti se ba se ya tutu ya deja gugu nyamaso enye kaswa pe po na ya hu bebre whatever so se ba no sa enye se omukunkun ye se ya wu a wan na ebe vote amom esraban onfa ni na njira ho na sa nyama ekoso no monja both parties na NDC MPP na so manka se omukrofo nso na se ya omutumi bribe omukoye sabi sembe kan se kwasa se yesa nyama enya no omunjai no mumbu ye ho akonta se ye nipa ye ko vote na ho adani ntoko na adani tu na adani obimu de akonjwa ku enye nsaban se onhwe no ye na onye sa anyama na esun trust
na sa de we
Obahima ya wo Obahima wo Ewutu Traditional Council na chei dode akabi na wote se wo kasa ade ayemhye kasa so obatan se ne me ekoso wo mpotamo no ade etete wo mpam na no achi no manhene ye wo Ewutu Traditional Council na abokwaze ageman otabel na ono so de na no eto mu bi no kasa ade na ekoso de eye not one people ni NDC entem ewo kasoa no se wo mo sanananom wo makaso madi je ho pa na wo bo ntisa ma ne ko mienu wontu wo mofo ewo empotamo ho
akaza endro so wo control din keke no abetre fie na abato no dru so December wakoto na eba ne sei ema wo kwa control din no so no o se ye ntokwa anase wo se etututo ekoso. In fact, membremu hawa kumsin kwa membremu NDC and MPP. Na mbom die otwe tuo no die membremu no more. The sanse ni position no kra okita no ode kotwe tuo ewo saa bia no na enye proper. Inteno ono so na me gidi say no atro le din kra ewie wa register ewie na me bisa say okoye edien ewo police station. In fact, ya twen so say ne fieda ya twen say anko ono ankasa be free ne pem na wapa Ewutu Traditional Council a chow. The son said, "The why no, and I do ye no. A goo Ewutu for any more."
Nana, mahine ya watie dwam ewo Ewutu Traditional Council na abokwaze ageman otabil ena wote se wo kasa no abusua ye de kasa ebo no eba na wie ya no na wo so a wo boa ye ehwe ye e Facebook ene YouTube no wadwen kire a wo de ba ye yemfa ba ko mienu bi ntwuma ne yenkom asantewa mensa wo se NDC ene wo propaganda pam esiesa wo so NDC MPC wo mo pa kire se wo mo ko manuntum so wo mo pa kire se scan de support omanfo no eno so nye wom kwa no mtimiji double salary ne dompe ese wono so hwe e wo se kwa Adom newsroom eye good pam Maxwell Mensa was say minority for wom pa che se abai interventions no de aba no che se enya na se de was we eye propaganda ena wom eye ena Alex kwakubrefo was say NDC de no Mante Francis was say Adom news pam ena afi Eric Atuobi was say atwebo tente memoache ayenche se abai adoya wode ye omanfo no minority omon prinso hom Victor Boache enso ese NDC fo a wo mo mrashabadwam wo mo usu ewo aban na montu a watuo no ehun Steven Aloy Akpa wono so say Adom news eye papa wotie ne kama Eric Sekwa edibi by Rama Jiman edibi by Piaga enso edibi by Elizabeth Kellis edibi by Mohammed Hassan afei Okonko disciple enso edibi by Tompo enso Saudi we de devia kuminda baba kire me ena Eric Atuobi ena Pastor Mario enso edibi by abusua ha ne de kase no esie na meka wo sem Enyuma kwa kese wo mada romanti e de kase ebre wo ye DBS roofing sheet wo mo wonchенse papa wo mo de aba sanchense no to bi na de board so mfinhia aduenu achi nyina no wo be hu no se eye mo no waye ni kama empa na eno so a enwe na achinti no broni e friend coloring plus na waye no sa kwanso nti se ne wo penchense pa de board so aka hu se DBS roofing sheet ene ne alusing trustees na wo betimi akwakoto Adom natural man capsules eye memedro be ma wunya bi a weekend ebekɔ yie pa afre sɛ wobetimi atwa wo ho sate no awurawura baabia afei bo hu sɛ edin no a wonyi bi da me wura no ne efrase a yɛde frɛ wo Agbeve Herbal Center enso ede enupa party sɛ mona crimona soap aba wo enkabone to widie mu no pebi ne fadware wo wia na de mona so cream no enso so asra so aka ho afei wonya mona cream na de sresra wutinwi emfu a ebefu papa ama wo nso atimi atwa ponk enwumeko miensa akasie yi wo mada amanti na yetumi ede anopai Super Weekend News yedi nkan kra wo Adom 106.3 FM so yeni enuanum Shire FM na afei Asempa FM na ya filling stations no so edroso pam ene nyina ye kabo ma ye de brewo afei so wonya kwan kyerɛ e wo Facebook ene YouTube a emu asedan so enkoma Sister Ella Nadama ena wunya kwan ehwe ye ena no pay menso a medeka se ba medin ede atwea butantim nana akwie champama safo adu yaisa Adama ene Enoch ena womo eboaya ye de kase no ebrewo yama munyina mo ne tie ade hye mesori de maame akua the gangesious woman wati waba wadiru ha de maame akua I just want to know
Adom
ehia me pa na sasa me topic na sasa me sheda ne unu me di a kire mo na say pressure na no odi pressure